Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. The BRICS alliance concluded its two-day foreign ministers' meeting in India without issuing a joint statement, highlighting significant internal divisions over the ongoing Iran war. According to Al Jazeera, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi urged member states to condemn violations of international law by the United States and Israel. However, a BRICS member, widely understood to be the United Arab Emirates, blocked portions of India's proposed statement. Araghchi claimed Iran only targeted American military bases and installations on UAE soil, not the UAE itself. In response, UAE Minister of State Khalifa bin Shaheen al-Marrar rejected Araghchi's remarks, accusing Iran of attempting to justify terrorist attacks and detailing approximately 3,000 ballistic missile, cruise missile, and drone attacks on the UAE. Other discussion points included reforms to global governance, the war on Gaza, the Lebanon ceasefire, and the situations in Sudan and Syria. According to the Epoch Times, U.S. President Donald Trump announced on Thursday, May 14th, that China agreed to purchase 200 Boeing aircraft. This announcement came after his first day of talks with Chinese leader Xi Jinping in Beijing. Trump shared this information during an interview with Sean Hannity on Fox News, highlighting that this is China's first order for American-made commercial planes in nearly a decade. He noted that Boeing had initially aimed for 150 aircraft, but the deal secured 200, which he expects to create numerous jobs. While specific details of the transaction remain undisclosed, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who accompanied Trump on the trip, had previously hinted at a significant Boeing order. Boeing CEO Kelly Ortberg was also part of the delegation. Additionally, during their discussions, the two leaders addressed increasing China's procurement of U.S. agricultural products, with China expressing interest in buying more American oil. Trump further revealed that Xi Jinping assured him Beijing would not provide military equipment to Iran, a statement Trump considered highly significant. However, Xi also indicated China's intent to continue purchasing large quantities of oil from Iran. Al Jazeera reports that Russia launched a massive drone and missile assault on Kyiv and other parts of Ukraine on Wednesday and Thursday, days after threatening to target the capital if its Victory Day parade was attacked. This came despite Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky's earlier proposal for a ceasefire. Moscow responded with a unilateral peace initiative accompanied by threats and subsequently launched numerous drones and missiles, escalating attacks after a brief lull. Ukrainian officials reported strikes in at least 20 locations in Kyiv, including a collapsed apartment building where 12 people died. Concurrently, Russia's ground advance in eastern Ukraine has significantly slowed, with the Institute for the Study of War noting a substantial decrease in daily territorial gains compared to previous years. Ukraine attributes this slowdown partly to its successful disruption campaign, utilizing drones to strike Russian logistics, fuel tankers, and oil infrastructure up to 1,700 kilometers inside Russia, impacting its war machine and export revenue. Zelensky stated that Ukraine's positions are the strongest they have been in years. Al Jazeera reports that direct talks between Israeli and Lebanese officials continued for a second day in Washington, D.C., despite ongoing Israeli attacks in Lebanon. On Friday, Israel killed at least 7 people in southern Lebanon, according to the Lebanese state news agency, bringing the total killed in Israeli attacks since March 2 to 2,951. Lebanon is demanding a full end to Israeli attacks and occupation of its territory, while Israel is focused on the disarmament of Iran-backed Hezbollah and potential normalization. These are the third round of direct negotiations this year, described as productive and positive on Thursday. The U.S. brokered ceasefire from April 16th is set to expire on Sunday, adding urgency to the discussions. Al Jazeera reports that the United Arab Emirates is accelerating its West-East pipeline project to bypass the Strait of Hormuz, aiming to double its oil export capacity through the eastern port city of Fujairah. Crown Prince Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed bin Zayed announced the fast-tracking of the project, expected to be operational by 2027, to meet global demands. The decision comes amidst significant regional tensions, including what the article describes as the United States and Israel's war on Iran, which has led to a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz and attacks on energy infrastructure. These developments have forced Gulf nations to seek alternative trade routes to maintain oil and gas exports. The UAE already operates the Abu Dhabi crude oil pipeline, ADCOP, to Fujairah, with a capacity of 1.5 million BPD, a route that has recently come under attack. Saudi Arabia also utilizes a similar east-west pipeline. This move follows the UAE's departure from OPEC last month, citing a focus on national interests and its evolving energy profile. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.